on my account. Give me a second. Yep. So today we are gonna play some Doki Literature Club Plus. So we'll read all of this. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. So if you have depression or anxiety, please do not watch the stream because it's all gonna go down bad. I have depression and anxiety, but I don't want you guys, because I can handle it a lot more better now since I'm a lot more older. When I was 13, it was fucked. So I recommend just leaving if you have depression or anxiety. Alright? Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? Alternatively, in-game content warning can be enabled in the settings menu at any time. We're not gonna contain spoilers. No. By playing Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region and your consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree. Doki! Hey, yo! Right. So, we need to do a quick thing before we play. We want to exit DDLC. So, it's saying this, which enters this. My name is Root for some reason. So we can go here. This song is my favorite, so we'll play this while we explore. So there's pictures in this game. So let's change our wallpaper. Let's do our favorite girl, Natsuki or Natsuki. Oh, I got an achievement called Error. Like, you can't, like, it's currently 9 PM now. Like, it actually tracks real time in this game. Like, it actually has real time, so I could just spend here for ages listening to music and I wouldn't even have to worry because we're not all the time right on our screen looking at our favorite girl. But anyway, so there's now side stories which are never in Doki Literature Club normal version. That's why it's plus. So you got the files. You can literally you can't open all these and that, but ayo. What we're gonna do, we're gonna start a new game, and I'm gonna think of a name. So I'm gonna think of the name quickly. What's a good name? What's a good name? Let's name ourselves let's name ourselves Derek. Nah, no joke. Let's name ourselves Sue. Wait a minute. Let's name ourselves Sus. Boom 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 boom. Ba-da-dum. Boom boom. I'm bad at name. Let's name ourselves Paul. That's a simple name, Paul. My name's now Paul. Alright, I'm gonna try and do voices. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's wholly oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it's just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and would get tired of waking up. Hold on. So if she's going to chase me after like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I got you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Paul. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets, become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Paul, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining in clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations, but dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Me right there. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise to that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayuri wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayuri? Sayuri must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realise that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late for you. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayuri? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayuri is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I was bringing a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayuri is really such of an airhead, or is she so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Allow a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you not to call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Paul, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club. It's full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. So sorry. Natsuki. The girl with this attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayuri. You can just ignore her. You can just ignore her. She gets moody. That's... Anyway, this is Natsuki. Always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the spies in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet you both. And it sounds like Yuri knows Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Paul. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having a smile at me is generally feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Paul. We made room for you at the table. You can sit next to me or Monica. I get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Hold on. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged, formed a table. As I already mentioned, it being winded, so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate on to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you are such a good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glance in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, I already said. Well, maybe, but not for you, you know, dummy. Alright. Why did I give Natsuki a sassy voice? I don't know why. Oh. We're all different. They're not gonna take justified as I know. Let's just dive for the music a bit. I give up on Natsuki with logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down to the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get imitated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. But that's not true. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. Should I just delete her? Right, I'm gonna set a poll. Should I literally exit the game, delete Monica, and come back, see if anything changes? I want you to make this serious choice. Oh, there's no one.
They left me. So yeah. Wait, is my mic here? Okay, no. I'm just gonna. No one's not really seeing my stream, so I'm just gonna. Shit. Hold on, let me just do a quick something. I just quickly saved the picture of Monica. Let's see if there's a Natsuki gift that I can use for my Discord because I have Nitro. Oh, I should put my Discord in. Oh, I should add the thing. Yeah, that's a stupid bit. What a stupid bitch. Well, I kind of want you to see the whole screw fully, so yeah, my fault. I'll try and figure out something. Just give me a second. just giving it a second. Alright, carry on. So, what made... Oh my god.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sayori seemed really happy, so...
That's okay. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs.
Honestly, I can't do voices right. Oh, fuck. I'm literally just gonna speak normal, fuck. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I'd personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, oh my goodness, my pillow. Fuck. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it in that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all their effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. They make school events like the festival that's much more important. I'm confident that we can all really great. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Paul, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but he keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Oh fuck. Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with a finger. My favourite are usually novels that build deep into complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid that since the moment I walked in, but it's oblivious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of immigration to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. No, Paul! Paul, you're not a rock, you're an intelligent man. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone that's gentle as you. Guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing by the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes die over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes make your your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poem? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. Natsuki's my favourite character, don't judge. And they're all 18. Let me just give me a second. You won't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The trust form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Micah. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Paul? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been going on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I haven't made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. The four girls stare at me back with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Paul, you will, I'm defenseless against these girls. Am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for a cupcake, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Paul, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class, Monica, with my medical writing skills? I felt the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Paul, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayuri and I never walked home together ever anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. The dynamic quad. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of the circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, it's time to make a poem, boys. Just give me 4 seconds. Dun, 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 we need to do something that is impressed. I got the achievement perfect Natsuki. Hi again, Paul. Hi again, Paul. Glad to see you didn't run away from us last on us time. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Leisure Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Paul. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commit for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. To me, that's fucking true. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into a seat. Don't worry, guys. Paul always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy and distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Paul can become good friends too? Sayuri. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Right. Would you like to know the price on how much Doki Doki Literature Club? Right. If you want to get Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, right? So I'll tell you the prices between two of them. I'll tell you the different price. Okay? I'll tell you like all three. I'll tell you both different prices. So you go and get digital like I did, right? It's gonna cost you £10, right? That's really expensive. And I'm gonna go on Amazon quickly just to get done. if you were gonna buy Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, right? Well, you'll need £35. 35 quid for Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Cheaper than that's more expensive than the one I got. And this is on the PS4. I'm playing a £10 version than the, well, it is disc, so of course it will be a little bit more expensive. But wait, so you're right? Me? Not really. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy, put some more.
It's really nothing. Why is it? Never mind. Sorry, it made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Hey, I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I don't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Yu reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. As we could, you know, discuss it if you want. This is how's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she'll think I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll be definitely reading this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Ah, sometimes. I read it all the time, bitch. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it. You figure it out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stacked various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pulled it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki reaches out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga that slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. Get closer to look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I never heard of in my life. probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it. You can do it. You can go do it through the glass of that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was that tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Paul. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out first volume of Perfect Girls from the box. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. Features 4 girls in colourful attire, striking anime feminine poses. PogChamp. It's exceedingly bow. Oh fuck. Why is it so... sorry guys. Right, I'm gonna do something. Now music will be definitely changing throughout the thing, so I'm gonna quickly save. Literally 11 minutes later. But yeah, let's exit to the menu quickly, because we can just return to the desktop straight away. We did get some new pictures. And brightness is so bright. I don't think you can make anything so. We're just gonna stay here for a bit. How many of these girls? This is a way to meditate. Make sure you have headphones. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave it here. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Doki Literature Club. And I will see you in the next episode of it. Goodbye!